Sitting arm circles with block. For this exercise, we will be using a modified golfer grip or hitchhiker grip. It's a flattened fist position made by touching the tips of your fingers to the top portion of your palm and extending the thumb. Find a bench or chair to sit on where your feet can reach the floor directly under your knees and point them straight ahead. Come away from the back of the chair. Put a block, thick pillow, or a folded pillow between your knees. From the hip muscles, tilt your pelvis forward. This will put a small arch into your lower back. Apply even pressure on the block with both of your knees. Take your hands into the grip position and drop your arms at your sides. Retract your shoulder blades by drawing your shoulders back and down. Bring your arms to shoulder height with palms down. Make sure your arms are in line with your shoulders. Circle the arms up and in the direction of the thumbs. Keep the circles about the diameter of a dinner plate. When you've completed the forward direction, turn your palms up and circle backwards up in the direction of the thumbs. Make sure you don't lift from your sternum. You want the tilt to come from your pelvis, then set your shoulders and arms. Make sure when you circle, you don't bring the arms behind or forward of the shoulders. Check to keep them in a straight line across while you circle. Complete 40 reps in each direction. Sitting elbow curls with strap. For this exercise, we will be using a modified golfer grip or hitchhiker grip. It's a flattened fist position made by touching the tips of your fingers to the top portion of your palm and extending the thumb. Find a bench or a chair to sit on where your feet can reach the ground. Position yourself away from the back of the chair. We will be using our hip muscles to support us. Put a strap or a belt around both legs just above the knees. Keep your feet straight ahead, directly underneath your knees. Use your fist to measure the distance between the knees before tightening the strap. From your hip muscles, tip your pelvis forward. This will put a small arch in your lower back. Apply even pressure on the strap with both knees throughout the exercise. Take the hand grip and bring your knuckles to your temples. Open both elbows back as far as you can, then close them in front of you to touch without bending the wrists. Don't let the elbows drop. Keep the elbows chin height. Make sure your knuckles remain in contact with your head. Don't bend your wrists. Complete one set of 25 reps. Adduction, abduction. Put your feet on the wall with your knees directly above your hip joints. Maintain 90-degree angles. You can use your fist to measure the starting position between the knees and the feet. Drop the knees apart from each other and then draw them back together to touch. Your feet will roll to the outside edges. Keep contact with the wall so the heel stays touching. Your feet will have a tendency to evert or look duck-footed, so every few reps, make sure your feet remain parallel. Keep your feet and toes relaxed and move from your hips. Complete 3 sets of 10 in this position. Assisted hip lift. Lying on the floor, place your feet on a wall or a door. Keep your knees over your hips. Maintain 90-degree angles. Use your fist to measure the distance between the knees and the feet. Cross one ankle to your knee and draw the open knee away from you. Use the wall as an assist to help you remain stable in your torso, hips, and pelvis. Don't hike your hip up towards your ribs. Keep your pelvis balanced and move only from the hip when drawing the knee away. Hold this position for 1 minute, making sure to reset the feet on the wall before completing the other side. Crocodile. Lying on a flat surface with knees straight, bring your arms to a T, palms down. With your legs hip distance, stack one foot on top of the other. Feet in line, toes touching heels. Slide your Achilles tendon of the top foot between the big toe on the bottom foot if you can. Keep your thighs tight, your butt engaged. You're going to rotate through your lower half only. Turn your pelvis in the direction of the instep of the top foot. Look in the opposite direction. Keep the feet stacked straight and push away through the heels. Don't bend your bottom knee. And switch to the other side. Remember, the instep of the top foot is the direction of your twist. Keep your feet stacked straight. Keep your thighs and glutes engaged before you twist. Don't push through your arms. Leave your shoulders on the floor. Engage this twist through your torso and your hips. Hold on each side for 1 minute. Pelvic tilts. Lie on a flat surface with your knees bent and your feet and ankles hip distance. You can use your fist to measure this. Leaving your arms relaxed at 45 degrees, palms up, initiate a rocking motion from the hips. Move the pelvis forward and backward while keeping your butt and tailbone on the floor. When done correctly, tilting the pelvis forward will arch the lower back and draw your head towards your heels. In the opposite direction, the low back will press into the floor. Don't lift the hips from the floor. Be light on your feet. Let this motion come from the muscles of the hips, pelvis, and torso. One movement in each direction counts as 1 rep. Do 1 set of 10 reps. Floor block. For this exercise, we will be using a modified golfer grip or hitchhiker grip. It's a flattened fist position made by touching the tips of your fingers to the top portion of your palm and extending the thumb. Lie face down on a hard flat surface with your legs extended behind you. Touch the big toes together and let your heels drop away from each other in the pigeon-toed position. Extend both arms straight overhead and prop them up on 2 blocks or pillows. Keep your elbows straight. Take the grip in your hands. Allow your forehead to rest on the floor. This is the starting position, the 12 o'clock position. Rotate outward from your shoulders. You'll feel your shoulder blades retract back and down. Remember to engage from the shoulders. Avoid doing this work or bending from the elbows or wrists. There's a lot of mobility between the elbow and the wrist. You want this work to be done from the shoulder. The next position is the 10 and 2 o'clock position. Slide the blocks out to about 45 degrees, keeping your arms propped up. Rest your head, take the grip, and rotate out, back, and down from the shoulders. The last position is the 9 and 3 o'clock position. Take the grip, keep the elbows straight, rotate out, back, and down from the shoulder. Leave your legs and glutes relaxed. Hold this pose for 1 minute in each position. Inner outer thighs. Find a flat surface to lay on your side. Keep your body in a straight line. Use your elbow to prop up your head. You can use your top hand to keep you balanced if you feel like you're falling forward or backward. You can also bend the bottom knee to stabilize your body. Keeping your top foot parallel to the floor, pull your toes towards you to dorsiflex the ankle and keep your knees straight. Lift and lower the top leg. If this is too much work, you can lower the head by resting your ear on your upper arm. Do not let the top leg come forward of your torso. Keep it in a straight line with the rest of the body. Do not rotate from the hip or point your toes to the sky. Lead with the outside edge of your heel to keep the foot parallel to the ground. Keep your body stacked vertically. Do not roll towards your back. For the second half of this exercise, bend the top knee and place the foot on the floor in front of you. Extend your bottom leg straight out in line with the rest of your body. Again, keeping the foot parallel to the floor, pull your toes towards you, dorsiflex the ankle, keeping your knees straight. Lift and lower the bottom leg. If this is too much work, you can prop the top leg on a pillow or block at the knee. You can also rest the head on your upper arm. Complete 3 sets of 20 reps in each position, then switch to the other side. Supine groin stretch on rolls. Lie face up on a flat surface. Using 2 rolls or tightly rolled up towels about 3 inches in diameter, place one under the neck and one under the low back. Rest one of your legs on a chair, ottoman, or block about 24 to 26 inches in height depending on your femur. Remember to try to keep 90-degree angles wherever possible. The other leg is extended along the ground. Ankles, knees, and hips should stay in a straight line, north to south. To stop the foot and hip from rolling outward, we'll use a block, pillow, or heavy weight to trap the foot of the extended leg in the straight position. Do not let your leg deviate to the side. Keep the ankle and knee in line with the hip. Allow the props and gravity to do the work. Hold this pose for 15 minutes on each side. Air bench. Using shoes or bare feet, put your back against a stable flat surface. Keep your feet and knees a fist distance apart. Walk your feet away from you and let your body slide downward until your thighs are parallel to the floor. It is important that your feet come out further than your knees or greater than a 90-degree angle in this move. You do not want your feet directly under your knees. Use your legs to push your lower back flat into the wall. Keep your stomach relaxed. You should feel this evenly in both of your thigh muscles. Make sure your knees don't fall in or out. Keep your feet straight ahead. Keep everything in line with your hips. If this is too challenging, you can decrease the time. And if your knees hurt, don't drop your hips so low. Hold this position for up to 2 minutes.